What's up, guys? Mickle here. And over the past couple months, there has been a lot of people out there calling for doom and gloom, a recession, a depression, a banking crisis, a collapse of the entire financial system. And I feel like I have been one of the few people who has consistently been bullish through the entire thing. Well, guys, it looks more and more like I have been right this entire time, and we are in a brand new bull market for cryptocurrencies. In this video, I want to talk exactly where price might go over the next couple months, because I tweeted out earlier today, so many people will sell XRP too early, and this tweet generated a ton of attention like you might expect. In this video, I want to talk about what is too early, what is too late in comparison to other great investments. I think this is going to be a really interesting video. Like always, your support means so much to this channel. If you enjoy these videos, make sure to take a quick second to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It's really going to help me out so much. Also, if you ever need a good place to buy some XRP, make sure to check out my favorite exchange, Uphold, down in the description of this video. Guys, Uphold is also doing a 50,000 XRP giveaway, so if you sign up using the link in the description of this video, you can get entered into that contest. You are not going to want to miss out on 50,000 XRP. With that said, though, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. So I want to start off with something quick before we jump into the XRP price action, and that is a bill currently on the House Appropriations floor that could actually reduce Gary Gensler's salary to $1 and defund the SEC's crypto enforcement unit. Now, this is being voted on right now, so I do not have the results, but it's something to pay attention to. This would definitely be a pretty big hit to the SEC and how Congress views the SEC's role in the emerging cryptocurrency industry. Gary Gensler's salary reduced to $1 would obviously be a massive slap in the face to him. And if they also got defunded on their cryptocurrency priorities, we could see a massive decrease in the amount of enforcement actions coming down the road. Ultimately, I don't think these are game-changing things. I don't think Gary Gensler is going to leave the SEC just because his salary is reduced, but I think it is really going to show that the tide is shifting against the SEC. Not only is the SEC losing in court, but they're also losing power from Congress. Guys, the SEC has not been getting a lot of wins when it comes to the cryptocurrency industry. This would mark yet another massive loss for the agency, something to keep our eye on. I just wanted to point it out to you. So now I want to jump in and actually talk about XRP's price, because like I said, I tweeted out earlier today, so many people will sell too early, hashtag XRP, and it got a ton of attention. A lot of people were saying a lot of people will hold too long. A lot of people are going to have no idea when to sell. It's super important to sell the top and buy the bottom. And I just want to talk about all these things. And I think this is probably an important video to say. I am not a financial advisor. I am just talking about price in this video for entertainment. And I think a lot of people kind of overly complicate exactly what's going on here. So I want to start off and just take a quick look at the XRP price chart, where we are right now relative to where XRP can go, and then compare it to some other great investments over history to try to shape our mind on exactly what we could be looking at. So if we take a look at the XRP price chart right now, and this is a chart I know you guys have seen a lot, XRP has been bouncing between this massive trading range. It is consolidating, the price is narrowing, but it looks like to me we were probably still well within this thing. Now, the good news is the last time XRP was in something like this, XRP broke out a massive 10,000%. That is obviously something that would be extremely exciting and game-changing wealth, and honestly what I think a lot of people are looking for. But what we can see is XRP right now is still within this trading range. It is definitely coming to the end, and it's definitely at the top of this range, which is something we should all be very happy about. If XRP was breaking out towards the bottom, I think we would have a lot bigger concerns in mind. But I just want to point this out because there's a lot of people extremely excited about what XRP is doing right now. I'm one of them. I obviously am extremely excited XRP is pushing to the top of this range, but I don't think it's necessarily smooth sailing yet. I just wanted to point this out here before we jump into some other stuff, because my base assumption is whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's in the next couple months, XRP will be breaking out of this to the upside. And the reason why I think that's ultimately going to happen is because XRP's fundamentals have been increasing exponentially. Right now, XRP is still trading at the same price you could buy it in 2018. And what do we know now? Well, we have regulatory clarity on what XRP is. It's not a security. That's absolutely massive. We also know that Ripple is working with central banks all around the world. That is absolutely massive. What else do we know? We know AMMs are being built on the XRP ledger. We know we are going to have clawbacks so large institutions can issue their own currencies on the XRP ledger. We know of exponentially more institutions who are willing to adopt the XRP ledger. We have so many big organizations like BlackRock with former Ripple employees at the head of their digital asset strategies. Guys, these are just a few things of hundreds and thousands of things we have learned since 2018 that have not been factored into XRP's price. So my base assumption is, right, all these bullish fundamentals are eventually going to get priced into XRP, and it's going to affect its price to the upside as XRP better reflects its true value. An example I always go back to for this is Tesla. One of the things that I was doing in 2017 was investing in Tesla. A lot of Tesla investors were very upset, right? All this great stuff was happening to Tesla, but it was just trading sideways. Essentially, there was all these little FUD points popping up. Oh, is Tesla going to get bankrupt? Oh, Elon Musk is getting sued by the SEC. But those of us who actually understand what was going on with Tesla knew that the company was increasing exponentially on the fundamentals. But the price wasn't reflecting it, right? It was just stuck in this trading range. But eventually what happened was the market realized, hey, this company changed fundamentally. We need to reflect these changes in the price of Tesla stock, and Tesla went on an exponential run. I think the same exact thing is going to happen to XRP. It's just a matter of time. And that's why I'm ultimately bullish when XRP does finally get moving, right? It's going to break out of this thing to the upside and not the downside. So now let's talk about, when do you sell a great investment, right? When do you dump the entire thing and get out? Well, guys, me personally, that's not how I look at investing. I want to show you a chart of Amazon, right? A lot of people in the dot-com bubble could have looked at this massive spike in Amazon and this massive drawdown and say, you know what, this is a great thing to trade. The next time Amazon goes up really high, I'm going to sell it before it goes down, and then I'm going to rebuy all my shares at the bottom, right? Because Amazon has to do this same thing it did before. Amazon did this before, so it has to do this again. And a lot of people are looking at the XRP price chart and saying the same thing, right? XRP is going to go on this big run up and then go on this massive crash down. But what I want to point out is Amazon never repeated this cycle. Amazon just kept on going up and up and up and up. And we're still going up, right? Like, Amazon is still increasing in price. So all the people who are waiting for this next big crash for Amazon to do the same exact thing it did before were left in the dust. If you just zoomed out and took a look at everything, right? There really wasn't a next best time to sell Amazon. It might have been best to just hold Amazon through the entire thing. You wouldn't have had any taxes, you would have had long-term capital gains, and you would have rode this game-changing company pretty much all through gains. Now, if you think you could have predicted every single one of these spikes and sold the bottom, more power to you. I personally don't think I could ever come close to doing that. So I would never try that. Now, does that mean that during the entire time Amazon was going up, you shouldn't have sold a single share? No, of course not. Everyone is in a different situation. If you were 85 right here, right, and you were ready to retire, well, it probably made sense to sell a lot of Amazon and take your gains. But if you were 18, 20 years old, then hey, maybe you are willing to risk it a little more and say you only sell 10% of your Amazon shares. You make a lot of money, you buy a car or something, you buy your girlfriend something nice, but hey, this company is still banging on all cylinders. Why would you want to get rid of all your shares? And I see XRP in a similar scenario, and I think a lot of people overthink it. A lot of people are trying to say, oh, when XRP hits $10, I'm going to sell the entire thing and then rebuy it at $1. Guys, no one knows what's going to happen. What I am trying to communicate is XRP is a game-changing cryptocurrency. It could change the financial system. If that happens, it's not just going to be one spike up and one spike down. It's going to go on a very long run and probably increase in price for a sustained period of time, just like every other great investment does. So for me, am I going to dump my entire XRP bag at the top if I could predict it and then buy it back at the bottom? Of course not. Will I take profits? Of course, but it's all just based around how I see this market going, how my own bullish thesis plays out. And my bullish thesis, right, is we are extremely early to this entire thing. The Bank of England is just proposing rules to allow stablecoins to be used as payments. We are so early to this entire thing. We still have so many more things to play out. So me personally, right, I'm not worried about another crash. I can sit through 3 more bear markets and I'd be perfectly fine. But if me saying I could sit through 3 more bear markets terrifies you and you're like, I need to get out of here, right? Then understand that now. Understand what you think this market has the potential to do. Understand how long you want to be in these things, and then play that accordingly. And what you need to understand is no matter what your plan is, right? Everyone talks about making a plan, you're going to be wrong. No one is going to get it right. Absolutely no one is going to time the top and time the bottom. No one is going to have a perfect trading strategy. And if you think you are going to have it, then you are setting yourself up to be disappointed. Me personally, I'm a long-term investor. I am just going to hold this thing until 10 to 15 years from now, and I see XRP either achieve what I think it can do or it doesn't. But me personally, right, I understand there's risk involved in that. I could miss a top, I could miss a bottom, but for me, it's not worth stressing over every movement. When I have a lot of money, I'll take some profit, but it's not going to be a large portion of my bag. Now, if you're 85 years old and you're ready to retire, I would highly recommend not doing what I'm doing. You're going to have to talk to a professional financial advisor, see what's best for you, or develop a plan that you can be happy with over the long term, even though you're going to be wrong. Guys, I just think it's important to think about these things, understand where you want to take your investment, understand what you want to do, but also understand, guys, great investments, game-changing products, new technologies, right? They typically increase in price for long periods of time. Just because volatility happened in the past where people were able to realize these weird cycles that sometimes repeated, guys, it doesn't mean it's going to happen over and over again. If things were that easy, everyone would do it. And I just want to take you through this one more time, right? Look, Amazon went on this massive pump up, this massive crash. You know, you could have been sitting right here and saying, this is it. This is the next big crash. Amazon is coming down and I'm going to buy at the bottom. And then look what Amazon did. Guys, it was straight up. You could have never predicted this. No one would have saw this coming. And that's the point I'm trying to make with XRP. If XRP was some meme coin, some dud, obviously it wouldn't make a difference. But because XRP has the potential it does, I am probably putting it in the same potential as something like an Amazon or a Tesla in the early days, maybe even much, much more. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It's really gonna help me out so much. And for now, Mickle out.